Hey, you know what? I like this game. Here's 30 facts you need to know about Super Mario Bros. Wonder. New Super Mario Bros. U was released in 2012, meaning that it's been about 11 years since we got a proper new 2D Mario game. I mean, we did get Mario Maker 2, but you know what I mean, a real 2D Mario game with new and crazy ideas. Why did it take so long? Well, simply put, the development team that worked on Super Mario Bros. Wonder didn't have any deadlines during the prototyping stage. They were free to come up with as many ideas as they could. And they actually got about 2,000 ideas that they wanted to include in Super Mario Wonder. These ideas came from pooling together the entire development team, and everyone could submit their ideas, no matter what part of the game they worked on. Every new idea was welcomed, provided it looked cool or made the game fun. Now this is a big brainstorming session. The characters in Super Mario Wonder are super expressive and they feel more dynamic than ever. The number of animations has actually doubled compared to previous Mario titles, and that was done to please the new fans who enjoyed the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Things like Mario's nose would actually get in the way when trying to show off expressions, so the team had to revisit the classic Mario poses in order for expressions to be clearly visible. On June 19 of 2023, user PioroX tweeted a cryptic message with the word Wonder written with a different font, and also stated that Nintendo would announce a new 2D Mario and a remake of a SNES classic. Well, 2 days later, during the Nintendo Direct, Mario Wonder was first shown, as well as a trailer of a Super Mario RPG remake. Who is this Pioro, and how did they know? Knowing about the game a day before it was announced was kinda cool, but one thing that was way less cool is that the entire Super Mario Bros. Wonder game was leaked and dumped on the internet a whole week before it came out. That means that if you have a pirated Switch or if you're using an emulator, you could actually play the game for free before everybody, which really bugs me quite a lot. I wish Nintendo would implement ways for this not to happen in the future. On August 21st of 2023, Nintendo posted a message on their X account saying that Charles Martinet would no longer be the voice of Mario and would move on to a new role within the company. Well, Super Mario Wonder is the first Mario game that features the new voice from the new voice actor, Kevin Afghani. So, you know that elephant transformation that looks actually pretty cool? Well, it was originally only meant for Mario. Yeah, only him could transform. But then the team decided to create a Peach version of it. And they actually liked it a lot. So they eventually did Toadette, and then Luigi, and then everybody. So yeah, that's neat. According to the producer Tezuka, Super Mario Wonder is one of the hardest Mario games ever, as even developers had trouble beating the game and collecting every single badge. What about you? Did you find it that difficult? The logo for Super Mario Bros. Wonder actually reuses part of the logo from the new Super Mario Bros. Game series, which is a bit odd, but it still looked pretty good, so I'm okay with this. In previous Mario games that actually feature world maps, there's always two different types of maps you get to explore. Either it's very linear and you move from one level to the next, or you're actually free to move around the world map. Well, Super Mario Wonder actually features both. Some areas are linear, and some areas allow you to move freely and play the levels in any order you want. That's pretty neat, eh? You usually have a limited amount of time to beat levels in 2D Mario games. There's always a clock on top, and when it reaches 0, you die. Well, this is no longer the case in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Take all the time you need, my dudes. Explore every nook and cranny. Time is no longer an issue. So for some reason, everybody was surprised when it was shown that a Yoshi could ride another Yoshi. But I don't know why, as this is something we could already do in Yoshi's Crafted World. In Super Mario Bros. Wonder, you can finally do up throws again. The last game that allowed Mario to do that was Super Mario World, released 33 years ago. Sheesh! Fans of the Luigi death stare meme from Mario Kart 8 will be quite happy to know that Luigi is still pretty angry in Super Mario Wonder. I mean, take a look at his eyebrows. The dude's clearly mad at something or someone. Are you okay, Luigi? Can I help you? So every time a character jumps, there's this little jump sound effect. You know, the little boop. Well, did you know that there are different boop sounds depending on the character you play as? Cool, right? Speaking of sound differences, have you noticed that the music actually changes when you transform into an elephant? The song is the same, but played with different instruments. Take a listen. The Space Wonder effect located in a few levels is actually a reference to the final Space Zone level in Super Mario Land 2 for the Game Boy. You float around in space, dodging hazards, and you fly in every direction, just like in the original game. Neat! When you drill through the floor or the ceiling, there's this little sound effect that plays, and if it sounds familiar, it is because it's very similar to a sound from Super Mario World when you spin jump on yellow blocks and you destroy them. If you're sick of hearing those little flowers and their dumb lines like these,
I wonder what Goombas taste like.
well, just know you can turn them off by going to this menu here. Finally, the sweet sound of silence. King Boo makes a return in Super Mario Wonder during a pretty cool chase sequence where you gotta run away from him. This is kinda special, because King Boo typically only appears in the Luigi's Mansion series and some other Mario spin-offs. He's been in very few Mario games, so I'm pretty happy to see him, even though he's trying to kill me. One of the bonus stages you can visit is called Coins Galore, and when you enter it, you'll notice that the song playing is none other than the slide theme from Super Mario 64, and every single cannon shoots some coins to the beat of the music, and even those annoying flowers sing the song. And this is actually pretty cool. I love this so much. If the Goombas get stuck in a 1x1 space, they will get bored and will be quite annoyed by the situation, as we can clearly see by the expression on their faces. Oh, and by the way, Goombas will also bite Mario if he stands too close to them. Man, the Goombas have become really aggressive in this game. There's a bunch of cool wonder effects turning the stages into musical ones where blocks and enemies play music, and these stages are actually quite original. In a way, they kinda remind me of Rayman Legends and its musical stages. Except this time, well, you can hear a piranha plant sing. That's special, but that's kinda cool. There are multiple bonus rooms throughout the game, and they all feature classic tracks from other Mario games. For example, there's this one that features the bonus room music from Super Mario World. Or there's this one that's playing the Delfino Plaza theme from Super Mario Sunshine. There's a couple more, but I won't spoil them all for you. Those note blocks that are present throughout the stages are actually pretty special. Not only will they play music in the game itself, they will also play music in real life. I'm telling you, walk over the blocks and listen to your controller. It's actually really freaking cool. In certain stages, the wonder effect will create some sort of shadow ghost zombie Mario thingy that tries to catch you and hurt you. These weird ghosts are clearly references to the cosmic clones from Super Mario Galaxy or the shadow clones from Super Mario 3D Land. Really spooky. Don't touch me! The airship theme from Super Mario Wonder is actually insanely good, and for once, it is not based off the Super Mario Bros. 3 airship theme. Nope, you may recognize it from the Super Mario Bros. 1 game theme in Super Mario Maker. This is the theme that was also used for Super Mario Odyssey, so I'm pretty stoked to hear that this is probably going to be the new standard moving on. And while we're on the topic of things that came out of Super Mario Maker, there is this wonder effect where Mario turns into a big balloon and floats around the map. This is very similar to the P balloon from Super Mario Maker 2. The superstar in this game has some sort of magnet effect, which brings all of the yucky coins to you. So be wary of that if you're attempting to beat the game without touching a coin, because it might just ruin your day. Super Mario Wonder features those cool badges that give you new abilities, and a couple of those badges are actually inspired by other Mario games. For example, the Crouching High Jump badge allows you to jump super high after you crouch, just like you could do in Super Mario Bros. 2. The Dolphin Kick, which allows you to swim very fast, is also very similar to how you'd swim with the frog suit back in Super Mario Bros. 3. The Timed High Jump badge allows you to jump higher if you do 3 consecutive jumps, kinda like Mario did back in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. The Floating High Jump allows you to jump high and become a bit floatier, just like Luigi was in New Super Luigi U. The Auto Super Mushroom always makes you begin a level as Super Mario, just like Super Mario 3D World does. The Jet Run badge, which makes you run automatically, reminds me of those cannon stages in New Super Mario Bros. 2 where you'd have to run super fast. The Boosting Spin Jump reminds me of the Propeller Mushroom from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. The Spring Feet badge plays a bit similarly to the Spring Mushroom in Super Mario Galaxy. And finally, the Invisible Mushroom is just like the Invisible Hat from Super Mario Odyssey. Whew, there's a lot of references, dang. Well, there you go, I hope you learned something new. If you did, or if you enjoyed the video, well, make sure to give it a like and hit the subscribe button. Alright, see ya!